Yo, what's up guys? My name is Steven and this is your Sweat Squad. Let's go to the intro. Sa araw na to, ang pag-usapan po natin ay easy run. Easy running. Now, pag sinabi po natin easy running, most of us maybe ayaw natin gawin yun. Bakit? Kasi gusto natin mag-improve, gusto natin lumakas, gusto natin bumilis, tumakbo, pero pagka tumakbo ko ng mabagal, paano ko lalakas? When we say easy run, in a sporty term, is aerobic run. Now, how to do easy runs? Spoiler alert, mas mabagal pa sa inisip mo. Now, first things first, paano natin malalaman ang pace ng easy runs natin? Ako, I would like to use our 5K PR, 5 kilometers, fastest record mo, personal record mo ng 5K mo na pinaka-latest. Approximately 1 to 2 months latest. Kaya kailangan mo tumakbo ng 5K na non-stop na talagang itotodo bigay mo. Yung moment na magpa-5K ang smartwatch mo, malalambot ka. Kasi you really gave it all. Yun ang 5K PR. Personal record PR. PB, personal best. Depende sa country kung ano pong tawag nyo doon. Now, from your 5K PR, approximately po, no? Approximately 1 minute and 40 seconds to 2 minutes slower than your 5K PR. Now, what if some of you ayaw talagang itry ang 5K PR? Kasi nobody likes 5K races or doing 5K PR. Bakit? Yun ang pinakamasakit na distance na pwede mong gawin. Kasi from the very start, yung puso mo talagang todo bigay na sa sobrang iksi lang kasi talaga. Unlike marathon, you know, if I have a choice, I would rather race a full 42 kilometers marathon than a 5K race. Kasi sobrang sakit talaga ng 5K race. Now, if some of you ayaw talagang mag-try na 5K PR, which I do really understand kung bakit, there's this another metric na pwede nating bantayan, and that is heart rate zone. Actually, when you're running easy, mas maganda na mag-focus tayo sa heart rate zones. Bakit? Depende sa araw na yon, you may be so stressed sa work, you may be so stressed sa schools, stress sa kung ano man ang source ng stress mo, or hindi ka man nakatulog ng maayos, kulang ang tulog, hindi ka nakakain ng maayos, hindi ka nakakain ng maayos kahapon, or nag-coffee ka kanina, at marami pang iba. Those stuffs can affect our heart rate. And minsan, ang sobrang babang heart rate than usual indicates na fatigue tayo. So, kailangan natin adjust talaga ang pace doon. Mas maganda na ibase natin ito sa heart rate. Kaya mahalaga po ang smartwatch at merong chest heart rate. Now, for example po, ito po ang aking chest heart rate. So, ilalagay ko siya dyan, nakaganyan. And sa loob po, no? Siyempre. Tapos, here's my heart rate monitor. Ayan. Hindi po ako sponsored ng Wahoo. I'm not sponsored by Wahoo, but you can sponsor me. Please, sponsor me. Lalagay ko yan dito. Ayan, kita nyo pag nilagay ko, hindi, ako kung kita dyan, umiilaw na siya kasi automatically. Dinedetect na niya heartbeat ko gamit yung band. So, ito naman kinokonek ko sa aking smartwatch. In my case, meron po akong Garmin. And maybe some of you may iba pang watches na ginagamit. Make sure na compatible siya na connectan ng Bluetooth or ANT, ANT device. Now, so nakikita ko na dito, live, constant ang aking heart rate pag tumatakbo. Now, bakit gusto mo ng heart rate monitor, ng chest heart rate monitor? Kasi hindi po accurate ang sa smartwatch lang. So, Steve, anong heart rate ba dapat ako tumakbo when it comes to aerobic runs or easy runs? Meron po tayong tinatawag na MAF, M-A-F method. Or in other words, Maffetone method, na meron siyang calculations approximate para matamaan ng maayos, para ma-identify ang iyong maximum aerobic heart rate. Pag sinabi maximum aerobic heart rate, yun yung pinaka-ceiling na hindi ka pwede lumagpas doon kasi magiging iba na ang zone na papasukan mo. Sabi dito, 180 minus your age. Now, in my case, for example, 24 years old ako, 156 ang maximum heart rate na pwede kong tamaan para maging successful ang aking easy runs. But in my case, kung ako ang gumagawa ng easy runs, kaya nga easy, bakit hindi ko siya gawing really easy? Why not make it feel easy as well? Kasi mas maganda pong indicator ang ating feeling more than sa ating puso. More than sa mga metrics na meron tayo. So, can I do it really slow? No, hindi rin pwede. Now, approximately, from the Mapathon method, halimbawa, in my case, 156, from there, subtract 20 beats, which is, in my case, is 136. From 136 to 156 beats per minute, yung range na yun ng aking easy runs. Ito po, nakikita nyo sa screen, ang graph po, ang zone 2, calculations based, especially kung alam mo ang yung max heart rate. Now, baka may nagtatanong po sa inyo, Steve, anong pinagkaiba ng easy runs sa recovery runs? Magkaiba po yun. Ang recovery runs, literally, wala kang tinitinan na pace, wala kang tinitinan na puso. You just want to move your body para magkaroon ng blood flow. Because blood flow increases recovery sa ating mga muscles. Now, gaano ba kahaba dapat ang easy runs? Ayon sa professional cycling coach, 2-time Tour de France champion coach, ang pangalan niya ay si Tadej Pogacar, ang kanyang coach si Inigo San Millan. Sabi niya, 45 minutes is the bare minimum of doing zone 2, aerobic, easy runs, whatever you want to call it, per session. 45 minutes is enough to stimulate aerobic benefits. Ano po yung mga benefits when we do aerobic runs, when we do easy runs? Increase mitochondria, like what we said, it is our power cell. Mas maraming mitochondria, mas mahabang stamina, mas malakas tayo in the same effort, and the more mitochondria na meron tayo, it can lessen our cancer risk in the future. At marami pang super duper magagandang benefits ang mitochondria na nagagawa sa ating katawan. Now, how many times a week ba dapat gumawa ng easy runs? Kanina sabi ko 45 minutes per session. Now, ilang 45 minutes ba ang kailangan? So sabihin natin 45 minutes lang ang kaya mong gawin. It is the bare minimum, sabi ni Inigo San Millan, Coach Inigo San Millan. Sabi niya rin, 3 times a week is enough to stimulate good results sa ating aerobic capacity. Now, in my case, gumagawa ba ako ng 3 times a week na easy runs? Kung running lang, hindi. I mix it with running and cycling. I'm a time crunch athlete. I don't have the luxury of training whole day para magpalakas. I also have my own 9 to 5. I also have my side businesses. I also have my church. I also have my family. I also have my future wife and other stuffs na meron. I don't have all the time to train para magkaroon ng mahabang benefits. Now, ayon din sa meta-analysis, pag sinabing meta-analysis, sobrang daming research na pinagsama-sama, mas maganda in the long term ang resulta ng maraming easy runs more than yung mga hard pero short na mga session like running or cycling, or in other words, HIIT, H-I-I-T, high intensity interval training. Bakit? Kasi ang HIIT training or yung mga hard session, it can burn us out. Yes, it might give us the results, a good increase in our stamina, but it's not sustainable. One of the main reasons why we do high intensity interval training is because we don't have all the luxury to train for 24 hours a day. So, if you only have 5 hours a week to exercise, add ka ng 1 hour na high intensity and the other 4 hours is lahat easy. Parang ganun. Mas marami po dapat talagang time natin sa easy. Kahit maiksi pa yung oras mo, Hindi tayo nababurnout pagka easy ang paces. And marami pong benefits. Ano ang 10 benefits doing aerobic runs? Now, I will make it short and straight to the point. Number 1, cardiovascular health. Pinapaganda nito, pinapalakas nito ang ating puso. And it reduces the risk of high blood and cholesterol at iba pang heart diseases. Number 2, weight management. Now, sinabi ko kanina sa zones, sa usapan zone 1 and zone 2. Zone 2, pasok pa rin yon sa fat burning mode. Doing easy runs can burn fat and calories at the same time. So, it can help us manage our overall weight. Number 3, isa pang maganda dito is it improves our endurance. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, ang pinakamaganda talagang nag-stimulate o nagpapagising o nagpaparami ng mitochondria is the easy runs. And by having more mitochondria, it enhances our body's ability to use oxygen efficiently. So anong resulta nun? It reduces the fatigue pagka nag-exercise tayo. Isn't it amazing? Ganon ang ginagawa ng easy runs. Number 4, mental health. Maybe some of you, pag tumatakbo, bakit parang gumagana ang loob ko? Or pagka nagsa-cycling, pwede rin kasing cycling ang aerobic session mo. Bakit parang gumagana ang loob ko? Because it really does. Nakakaganda siya sa ating mental health. Whenever we do easy runs or easy cycling or aerobic session, it releases endorphins. Ano ang endorphins? In other words, it is the happy hormones. It reduces the symptoms of depression, anxieties, stress, and overall mood. Pinapaganda niya. Number 5, better sleep. Mas magandang quality na sleep. It promotes deeper and more restful sleep patterns. Number 6, enhanced metabolic rate. Ano pong ibig sabihin nun? Pinapabilis niya ang pagtunaw ng ating fats, ng ating calories sa katawan. Pinapainit niya. At isa pang maganda, tinutulungan niya ang ating metabolic rate na kahit nagpapahinga ka, ay nagbaburn ito ng calories or fat. Number 7, it increases your lung capacity. Napapansin niyo po ba when you just started running or cycling or any cardio, sa simula bakit parang konti pa lang hingal na ako kasi hindi pa ganun kaganda ang ating lung capacity. But the more we do it, sabi nga nila, kung saan ka mag-focus, you do it again and again and again and again, you get better at it. Nagiging efficient ang ating respiratory system. Number 8, pinapaganda nito ang ating immune system. And the more we exercise daily, consistently, weekly, monthly, yearly, pinapalakas nito ang ating katawan, making the body more resistant to infections and illnesses. Number 9. Now, ito, applicable lang ito sa running, hindi sa cycling. Bone health. Ang bone density ng cyclist pumapangit kasi it's not a weight-bearing sport. Ang running specifically is a weight-bearing sport kaya nga it has high injury risk. Kasi pounding tayo every single time, di ba? But at the same time, it increases our bone health. Kasi nga, pag hindi mo ginamit ang bone, anong nangyari? Nangihina. Tinan nyo na lang yung mga astronauts pag bumalik sa mundo, di ba? After for so many days or months, nasa zero gravity na lugar. Kasi they don't use the muscle, they don't use the bones. Kaya pagdating ulit sa Earth, hindi sila makalakad. If you don't use it, you lose it. Number 10, longevity. Sabi nga nila, if you want to live longer, do cardio. And for the last tip, kung bakit kailangan natin gumawa ng easy runs is just to enjoy the sport. We are so hard on ourselves. Sometimes we just have to enjoy what our body is capable of doing. On to the next vlog. See you!